In recent news, President Donald Trump has issued a striking ultimatum regarding the ongoing hostage situation in Gaza. He stated that if all remaining Israeli hostages are not released by noon on Saturday, he would urge Israel to cancel its ceasefire with Hamas, warning that all hell is going to break out. This declaration comes amidst rising tensions, as Hamas announced it would delay further releases of hostages, accusing Israel of violating the ceasefire agreement. The current context involves a fragile ceasefire established after intense conflict that began with an attack on October 7, 2023. A ceasefire was negotiated between Israel and Hamas with mediation from the United States, Qatar, and Egypt. Under this deal, approximately 33 Israeli hostages were expected to be released in exchange for around 2,000 Palestinian prisoners over 6 weeks. However, reports indicate that only about half of those hostages have been freed so far. This relevant? The situation represents a significant humanitarian crisis affecting both Israeli and Palestinian families caught in the crossfire. The outcome of these negotiations could greatly impact stability in the region and the lives of many individuals directly involved. Opinions on Trump's ultimatum vary widely. Evelyn Blackwell from World News Era highlights Trump's concern for the hostages' well-being and his assertion that many may already be dead. Tucker Reels from CBS News echoes similar sentiments, but emphasizes that any drastic action taken by Israel will ultimately hinge on their own decision-making processes. Meanwhile, criticism arose from Hamas representatives who argued against Trump's threats and emphasized the importance of adhering to mutually agreed terms. The potential impacts of this ultimatum could be severe. The ceasefire collapses, as Trump suggests might happen if his deadline is not met. Renewed military action could ensue, which both sides seem prepared for according to recent statements from Israeli officials. Indeed, Defense Minister Israel Katz has indicated that any delay in releasing hostages would violate agreements and has placed troops on high alert. Historically speaking, there have been numerous instances where similar ultimatums or escalations have led to military engagements or prolonged conflicts in the region. For example, during previous conflicts between Israel and Hamas or Hezbollah, heightened rhetoric often preceded escalated violence, resulting in loss of life and humanitarian crises. Looking at this situation within a broader context reveals ongoing patterns in Middle Eastern geopolitics involving negotiations between states or factions under pressure from external powers, such as the U.S. plays a critical role due to its historical support for Israel. Additionally, Trump's proposal to take ownership of Gaza raises complex questions about sovereignty and international law, while also illustrating potential shifts in U.S. Middle East relations moving forward. In conclusion, President Trump's recent ultimatum regarding Gaza's hostage crisis encapsulates not only immediate concerns over human rights but also larger geopolitical dynamics at play. Remarks signal a tough stance aimed at securing hostages' release, potentially appealing to certain voter bases back home. They also risk igniting further violence amidst an already precarious peace agreement supported by various international actors seeking stability in one of the world's most volatile regions. Remains crucial for all parties involved to navigate these sensitive discussions carefully as they seek resolutions grounded not just in power dynamics, but fundamentally prioritizing humanitarian considerations above all else.